These people, dressed as they are, come from all over the United States to make deals here in the marketplace of America. Let's make a deal. And now, here's America's top trader, TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, and welcome to Let's Make a Deal. You know, we call this program sort of the marketplace of America because everything takes place right here. The buying, the selling, the trading. People come dressed up in marvelous costumes, something that just happened. It just started about 9 or so years ago, and they certainly are inventive, and they come with great things. And, of course, we make these deals. We make trades. You bring something, you give me something, I give you something. You say, Monty, I'm waiting around for a deal, and you're waiting. You're not waiting, you're waiting. All right, let's see what happens. Pat Doyle? You've already caught your fish, right? You may catch another one in just a moment, but I'm going to get you a deal right now, and you need a partner in this deal. So your partner's going to be the lady at the end of the row right over there. If you'll come down, and her name is Jewel Bostic. All right? So you come on over here. Pat, meet Jewel. No, Jewel, we'll come down to you. You come right over here, and we'll make room as the two of you move over and make room for Jay Stewart to come down the aisle. Jewel, Pat, Jay Stewart.
How do you do?
I do fine. How do you do?
Pretty well, thank you.
Nice to see you, old fellow.
She's a jewel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course she is.
And she's gonna stand pat.
Yes. And you're fired.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to tell us something about what you have on your tray, and then I shall offer these partners a deal. Now, remember, when I offer you a deal, because you are partners, you have to agree. It has to be a unanimous decision. Oh. If there's any dispute why, we'll just form a new partnership somewhere. Here we go.
This is the deluxe kit of Artex roll-on decorator paints, the complete home and fashion decorator in a tube from Artex Hobby Products, Lima, Ohio. The kit sells for $54.95.
All right, now you may each have a duplicate of this outfit over here, or you can have, I'm over here, Jewel, or you can have $500 each. I have the money right in my pocket somewhere, $500 each, or you can have a duplicate of what is over here. Well, the first dispute has already happened. She talked you in. You were going to take... Now, here's the way it went. It was 1-to-1. Jewel wanted the money. Pat wanted the box. Jewel convinced Pat. So you each get a nice 500... Oh, is that nice? $500 one for you and one for you. Now... Oh, incidentally, you know, sometimes we add things, as you probably thought. You had that in mind, that there was more than just the paint kit, right? Mm-hmm. Well, there were more than brushes there, because as we lifted this, there happened to be a key, as you can see. And the key happened to fit what was behind the curtain, and each of you had one more each.
The Opel Matter Rally, German precision imported by General Motors, sold and serviced by over 2,200 Buick dealers, included our special paint rally wheels, plus a pair of low-mounted fog lights. With tax and license, it sells for $3,806.49.
Now, isn't that cute? Jewel said to Pat, why didn't you talk me out of it, you see? She said, I tried. Well, the partnership's having a little difficulty right now, but you do have $500 each, which is not so bad. If you want to keep your $500 each, you may do so, but if you want to spend it, you may have what's behind the box. And I'll duplicate what's behind the box for your duplicate $500 bills. Now, talk it over, young ladies. They keep the money. What was in the box that they turned down this time? You had yourself a very nice deal with an electronic oven and a color television set.
Magic Chef's microwave oven. Fast cooking. It thaws, melts, warms, and reheats. Get more out of your kitchen with Magic Chef's microwave oven. That sells for $399. And after the cooking was done, you could relax and enjoy this. A General Electric 25-inch console color TV set. It was selected from the famous Spiegel catalog company. Over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, and savings. Spiegel, Chicago, 60609. That sells for $599.95. Total value of the deal, $998.95.
You would have doubled your money. That was a $1,000 deal, but you elected to keep your $500 each. This partnership is not only rocky and shaky, but I think it's time to bust it up. No, you don't agree. So you go your separate ways. You have a $500 bill, you have a $500 bill. Either of you, both of you, neither of you can spend it right now for what we have behind the curtain where Carol is standing. And like magic, the curtain opens up to reveal part. And again, it's paint, but this time they come in much larger cans.
$100 worth of Lucite Works gear for paints. Decorate inside and out with exciting colors. Easy to use, easy to clean. Lucite from DuPont.
And there's something behind the paint, which you may purchase for your $500. The paint and what's behind it. Do you want to do that, Pat Doyle? Do you want to do it, Jewel Bostic? Think it over and tell me what you would like to do. You don't have to talk to each other anymore. It's an independent decision.
I want to keep it.
Jewel says she keeps her $500. But Pat Doyle, on the other hand, says...
I'll keep it.
Neither one of them decide to go for the paint and what's behind it? Well, the paint, of course, would decorate the inside of the home because everything would have looked dull alongside of this, and you didn't go for it, and it was a fantastic Hollywood bathtub. Ladies and gentlemen in America, for those of you who don't remember the old wonderful days of the silver screen, that's the way the stars used to bathe in the old days. You see, of course, he's wearing some kind of beret, and, of course, his dark glasses, and drinking champagne in a large... I said champagne! What are you doing back there? And, of course, the old microphone, and... I told you not to take your medicine at a time like this, but there is an old-fashioned star on his way out, Jay Stewart, and, of course, neither one of you get that, so congratulations to you, Jewel Bostic and Pat Doyle. Thank you, my dear. And we'll be back with another deal, a lesson in purchasing power coming up, where $7 can buy something worth more than $6,000 right after this.
Match game.
Well, I have matched. That's what I said.
Followed by Tattletales.
He's my big, handsome man.
A perfectly matched pair.
What is there to say?
You're not fooling around with pussycats up here, folks.
Starting tonight at midnight on BUZZR.
I almost tripped on that top step just before we came out of that commercial, and that would have been the shortest show we've had in a long time. We did that on our very first show, and I would have done it on the very last show. There he goes, down, 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 and just in time to grab you for a deal. Oh, is that somebody goes along with you?
My wife.
Well, your wife, then bring her along, too. This is Tom Schmitz, and who have I got here? Deb, does it say?
Schmitz.
Deb, yes. Well, I knew it was Schmitz. That was the first name. That's right, if you're his wife. All right, what does it say? It says, let's do some plugging for a deal, all right? The plugging we're going to do right now, Tom Schmitz, is to see whether we can get you into a red-hot deal. Are you a fireman for real?
Yes, I am.
Good for you. All right. Deb and Tom, the deal I have for you is this. I am going to sell something for just $7 in the next deal. It almost was my skin. But, this is what I'm willing to sell for $7. Take a look at what's going in this deal. Now, that is snazzy new convertible.
The Buick Centurion convertible gives you AccuDrive and power front disc brakes. The interior features a 60/40 notchback seat with coordinated plush carpeting standard front and rear. With Texan license, it sells for $6,039.50.
By golly, it's just your colors, too, Mr. Fireman.
Red.
Yeah, boy, you go blazing down that street and the chief goes behind you, right? All right, now, here's the way you're going to get that beautiful automobile. We're going to price some items, and there'll be 4 of them altogether, and you have to price them within the reasonable limits. And if you do so correctly, I'll pay you some money. For the first one, if you're right, I'll give you $1. And then I'll pay you 2. Then I'll pay you 3. And then 4. That adds up to 10. All you have to do is get 7. So you could even make a mistake along the way and still be in the ball game, right? Okay, so now what you have to think about is the manufacturer's suggested retail selling price, and that shouldn't be too much difficulty for you in the first few deals because they're rather inexpensive. So let's, Jay, describe them for you.
Okay, first of all, a Mars almond bar. So many almonds, you get an almond on every bite. The chocolate almond bar from Mars.
But you can price this within a dime. You're in $1, and if you can't, I don't think there's anybody in the world that can.
A dime.
Oh, well, that was so tough, Deb, that my heart was in my mouth, of course. Yes, of course. Here you are, my dear. The first $1. You got the first $1? Now we're trying for 2. You know what you're trying to win in this deal, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Just for the fun of it, what are you trying to win in this deal?
The car?
No, but how much money do you need for the car?
$7.
Oh, hello. Thank you, Pocahontas. You finally came to life. All right, here we go with this item.
This is Bliss Stick that helps prevent dry, chapped, or sunburned lips. Bliss Stick, the all-weather lip protector for healthy lips.
Price this one for me within 20 cents, and I'll give you those $2 we were talking about. No help from anybody, please. You're going to do all the talking in this deal. Tom doesn't get a chance to say anything except... That's right.
39 cents.
39 cents, she says, and that is going to be close enough to get yourself $2. All right? 2 more dollars. Having survived the first 2 items, you could even miss this one and still be in the ball game because the next one's going to be worth 4 and you already have 3. But this one could play an important part a little later on. Let's have Jay describe it.
A 1-pound package of Wrath hickory smoked sliced bacon, gently smoked over genuine hickory fires, a most flavorful bacon.
This time, price it within 25 cents and earn $3.
89 cents.
Oh, this is such an easy deal. I think it's just giving away the money, 99 cents. And here's your 3 cents. But now, Deb, you don't have to count it. I'll tell you what you've got. You've got $6, but you need 7 to get that car. Naturally, the last item will be the most difficult. This is the one that you'll have to guess for me, and if you do, you get $4, which means more than enough to get that beautiful convertible. Now, again, I ask you not to call out any prices. These kids, Deb and Tom, have gone all the way. Well, Deb has gone all the way. Tom has just been standing there, as you say, going ding, ding, ding. And Jay will describe this item.
He dinged again. This is a 10-pound package of Purina cat chow in 6 tempting flavor varieties, especially blended to please your cat. Purina cat chow, the complete high-protein cat food.
You have to price this for me within 40 cents, high or low. Anywhere there is going to get you the next $4, which is more than enough to trade in for a beautiful convertible. Tom is quiet. Deb is thinking. Deb is going to give me the answer, I believe. And Tom, you just hang in there.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Ding, ding.
Can I ask him?
Sure, you can ask him. Listen, you may say ding, ding, but you can ask him. Right. It's the first time he's gotten into this deal. Yeah. As she finally turns around and asks him for some advice. Why don't you turn around this way? The people like to see your pretty faces. Did he tell you anything? No, she asked him for his advice, and then she turned it down. Yeah. Should I do this or that, and then doesn't listen to him at all? Are you ready?
You're on your own.
You're on your own. Famous last words. Tom says you're on your own, and Debbie says...
$1.39.
$1.39. You have to be within 40 cents, high or low, before you turn over that card.
Oh.
Don't turn over that card. I am going to offer you 50 times the amount of money you're holding in your hand, and that's why it was important to get as many of those dollars as possible, because 50 times 6 comes out to $300.
$300.
Less your commission. $300 to call off this deal or go all the way for that convertible. What do you say? Do you want to sell out for the 300? You're going to go all the way, and don't you turn over that card. Because I will offer you 100 times the amount of money you got in your hand, which is $600.
You make it hard.
That's what I'm supposed to do. Who wants to make it easy? It's easy for you. Huh?
I'll go.
Go all the way?
All the way.
All right, she's going to go all the way, and don't turn over that card. 150 times the amount of money you got in your hand. That's $900 in cash to call off this deal.
I don't care. How many cars you got?
I'll take the money.
Takes the money. Defiantly, she thrusts the $6 back at me and takes 500, 600, 700, 800, and 100 for ding ding. And now, if you were within 40 cents, you lost yourself a magnificent car. You said $1.39, and you missed it by a whole dollar. It's a good thing that you still got the $900. Congratulations to you, and ding ding ding. Ding ding. Nice talk, Tommy. I know how much firemen make, and that's almost a day's pay, $900, right? I'm off a little bit. Well, when do we come back with the next deal? How about a purse loaded with dough? How much? Stick around and find out. I said I was coming back with a purse. It's a handsome one. Jay, tell the folks all about it.
This clutch purse is from the Princess Gardner Sentry collection of matched Brahma steer hide accessories, smartly styled for fashion-conscious men and women. From Prince Gardner, the clutch purse retails for $8.50.
I also said that the purse would be loaded. I didn't say how much it would be loaded with, but that's for you to figure out. And you're just the right person. Yes, and your little tin cup. You don't have to go begging here, and you got the right name for this show, Janet Lucky. We will find out how lucky you are, Janet, because here is the purse with money inside. I will not tell you how much money we have right now, but you may exchange it for what's behind the curtain that our Carol Merrill is pointing to at this moment. You keep whatever you like. Whatever you turn down goes to the football player down at the end of the row.
Keep the money.
You're going to keep the money? Good. Don't look inside. I'll just talk to Steve Kohler, is that right? Kohler. Right. Steve Kohler. What was the advice you said to him? Hey, don't fumble. He said, don't fumble the ball. Don't fumble the ball. The ball is green with envy. All right, now, Steve Kohler, let me see. What did I offer? The curtain? I'll tell you, before we show you what's behind the curtain, I'm going to make you one offer for that curtain. $350. Boom. No, you want the curtain. Let's see if he goes boom. Steve Kohler takes the curtain instead of what have we got back there? All these kitchen appliances for your home.
Fair Tappin kitchen appliances. First, the Renaissance range. Then the built-in dishwasher with reversing spray action. And the side-by-side refrigerator. Best of all, they're from Tappin, leader in kitchen appliances since 1881. They retail for $1,259.85. Now, that's for indoor cooking. Now, for outdoors, here's a new barbecue. It's the Charm Glow Gas Grill. Real barbecue flavor. Instant flame that needs no starter fluids and leaves no ashes. Charm Glow products, Antioch, Illinois. Sells for $311.95. So this deal is worth a total of $1,571.80.
Nice going. You're a crashing end. That's what you are. Well, Janet Lucky, so far we saw a football player who was lucky, and now we got to find out how much money we have inside your purse. Should we look inside?
Yes.
But not until we offer you something else, like the big box on the display floor. You see it down over there where Carol's standing? You may keep it, or you may, the purse or the box, whatever you turn down, goes to this young lady right over here with a crash helmet on. Keeps the purse, and here, who have we got over here with a crash helmet? We've got, you want to stand up, Arlene Elston? You driving around town, crashing into people, stuff like that?
Sure am.
Are you a menace on the highway?
Sure am.
You sure you're not my wife?
Oh, grandmas are menaces.
You're a grandma, eh, Granny? All right, Granny. We have that box down there, and I'm going to make you an offer for that box, $400. You want the box instead? You got the box instead. What do we got for old crash helmet Granny over here? And she has herself a new console stereo.
It's Teledyne Packard Bell's Milano stereo console with station master tuning, solid state AM, FM, and Girard turntable. Teledyne Packard Bell. That sells for $699.95.
So you got yourself a $700 deal? You're quite welcome, my dear. Now, two other folks have been lucky, but here is Janet Lucky. Yeah. Still stuck with a purse and doesn't know how much money we have inside. One more deal for you, dear. The purse and the money for the last remaining curtain that Carol is showing us.
I'll keep the money.
She decides to keep the money. I'm kind of glad you didn't go for the curtain, because had you gone for the curtain, we didn't have anything too great back there. We just had a family-sized rocking chair. But wait a minute. Keep your eye on Granny over there. Ready? You know why Granny's so happy? That same bottle from the Hollywood bathtub. That's it. Granny, that's not cough medicine. Whoopee. Did that old-time movie star give you that? Well, he should be ashamed of himself, Granny. Dirty young man, yeah. Thanks a lot, Granny. And Janet Lucky, let's see how much money we have here. Ready? For Janet Lucky, we have 100, 200, 300, no more hundreds, just $1,000 bills. For a total of $1,300. And the first, you're Janet Lucky. All right, you are. But take a look. Does it look much like me? That's my picture there. Hey, the big deal's worth $10,786. That's a big deal. $10,786. And I guess Steve Kohler's got kitchen appliances and barbecue worth $1,571. Do you want to go for a big deal, Steve? Right. He's going to trade it all in. You have $1,300 in cash, Janet. She keeps the money. Where are the Schmitz kids? They have $900 in cash. Do you want to buy a door? Ding, 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 ding. The big deal coming up in just a minute.
Up next, more delightful deals and crazed contestants on Let's Make a Deal. Then match wits with the wittiest Hollywood has to offer. Match game coming up. Stay tuned.
We said the big deal is worth $10,786, and it's behind door number 1, 2, or 3. And Steve Cole, you have first choice. And what do you say, old football player?
I'm going to have my wife make this.
Number 3.
Number 3, and ding ding, what door do you want?
Ding, her choice.
Her choice. You said number? They said 3.
Number 1.
Number 1 is the one you want. Let's take a look at door number 3 for Steve Kohler. Trade away 1,300 and... Well, I guess it was even more than that. And here, what do we have for you? We have some macaroni.
Yes, $50 worth of creamettes, the quick cooking macaroni made from special Durham wheat. It never sticks together. And macaroni is delicious, but the lady of the house will like the rest of this deal even more. It's fashionable coats and luggage for my lady. First of all, an elegant ruby suede wraparound with blue box trim. Then a sporty poncho in gold suede with matching garbo hat. From Wilson's House of Suede, Beverly Hills, the leather wardrobe sells for $564.95. And a 7-piece set of American Tourister luggage, fiberglass reinforced with non-spring locks and foam-padded rubber handles. Strong and lightweight from American Tourister. Retails for $278. And that makes the total value of the deal $892.95.
Well, you traded down in half, Steve, but those are the risks you take. However, you have some nice things for your wife and some lovely luggage. Thank you very much. The football players, thank you very much. Always meet lovely people on Let's Make a Deal. You took door number 1. Let's take a look and see what we have for your $900. Some slacks when you come home from the station, my boy.
Yes, double knit slacks from Farrah. Great styling and perfect fit that makes Farrah the fashion leader and slacks men preferred. Take those slacks home and pack them up because you can use them for the rest of the deal. An exciting vacation in London. Yes, first-class air transportation for you two will be provided to London, England. London, one of Europe's most exciting capitals with all its famous parks, restaurants, and theaters. And you're going to want to visit them all, so we're going to provide you with a little expense money to spend on theater tickets, Yorkshire pudding, whatever else you like. Take a look. It's $1,400 in cash. Total value to London holiday, $3,830.
A $3,800 deal. Now you can go ding-ding in London, right? Congratulations to you kids. Incidentally, the big deal, Steve, had you gone for it, was door number 2, and take a look, both of you, to see what it was all about.
$128 worth of linen, sheets, and pillowcases from Dan River. There are stripes, plaids, florals, and birds in Fort-Trail, polyester, and cotton. Dan River runs deep. And then the Bissell Electrofoam Carpet Shampooer that safely cleans even deep shag rugs. Plus Bissell Sweet Blaster, the lightweight all-4 vacuum. Bissell cares all about your home. They retail for $85, and you would have been able to use all those for housekeeping on the open road in this big new motorhome. That's the exciting new 24-foot open road Americana motorhome. A home on wheels, completely self-contained. Luxurious appointments with special power package and air conditioning. With tax and license, the motorhome sells for $10,573.25. Total value of the big deal was $10,786.25.
Not only that, it had a horn that goes ding-ding on it. Thank you both couples from Let's Make a Deal. Thank you so much for being with us. And before we go off the air, do we have, in the front row, do we have anybody with an address book? An address book. You, all right, you have an address book. You got an address book? Show it to me, Jan. Show it to me. Get me that address book. You got an address book? All right, now, I'll tell you what. We got an address book over here, and I'm going to give you $50 for the address book, and now I'm going to give you $50 for every listing you got under R up to 20. Under R. Let me go to the R's, No, don't tell me what she's going to try another. She's going to try to tell me another. No, I looked under R, and R stands for rien, as they say in French. It's empty, nothing. You get only $50. Jan Hansen, here's your $50. And let me see what else I might. Oh, yes, I'll always stop with a kiss. Why would I not? I'll tell you what I want from you, Linda. You're all painted up with nowhere to go. You show me an eyelash curler.
Let's make a deal with the Stefan Hatos-Monty Hall presentation. Jay Stewart speaking.
$200. You don't have an eyelash curler or mascara. All right, then I'll tell you what.